Now, it's an IIHF shootout. 3 rounds. If they're still tied after that, it'll continue round for round. You can use anyone you want after the 3rd round as many times as you want. A number of these players play in the Canadian Hockey League. Surprisingly, Mikhail Grigorenko of Russia is 0 for 3 in shootouts in the Quebec League this year. Tanner Richard will shoot first for the Swiss. He's 0 for 1 in the Ontario League for Guelph this year. 0 for 1 here as well.
He's got 3 goals on the season in Guelph. He's a playmaker, 36 assists. Here he goes.
Here comes Richard and Vasilevsky. Fired it wide. And also, after the 3rd round, if it's still tied, they reverse the order.
Vasilevsky didn't buy one of the beats. He stayed right in the middle of the net.
Here comes Grigorenko. 29 goals in the Quebec League this year, but he's been struggling in shootouts. 0 for 3.
When I think of him on a shootout, I think of a deep using his reach, pulling the smaller goaltender out of position.
Grigorenko in on Neisler.
I think you've got a smaller goaltender, you can move him side to side. Grigorenko decides to go from his backhand to his forehand in a quick shot. And Neusler stays with him, right pad stop. And you knew for certain that Barchi was going to be one of the Swiss shooters, and here he comes.
He's missed twice in shootouts in the tournament so far. Christoph Barchi to give the Swiss the lead. No!
Gord, that's the exact same move he used in his first shorthanded breakaway. Fake, went to his forehand, tried to go out around Vasilevsky's long leg. Vasilevsky has taken it away. There was nowhere for that puck to go. And here comes Nail Yakupov.
The Russian captain with a chance to give his team the lead in round 2. Yakupov in on Neisler. Stop.
2 attempts, 2 low blocker, 2 right pad save for Martin Neusler. Yakupov doesn't quite get it up high enough, and it's the top of the pad.
Sven Andrighetto 0 for 3 in the Quebec League this year on shootouts, 0 for 2 in this tournament. Andrighetto. Check by Vasilevsky.
While I would beat Neusler, I would shoot on Vasilevsky. He's too big. He stays back in the net. Andrighetto tries to poke check, or tries to go around him. He's poke check.
And now Kucherov with a chance to win it for the Russians. Nikita Kucherov inside. Might have hit the post.
The Russian best goal scorer in this tournament is Kucherov. He makes the deke and rings it off the goal post. So now, as you mentioned earlier, Gord, they will switch order here for round 4, and it's Grigorenko to head out first.
Grigorenko, who was stopped in the first round, a chance to put the Russians in the lead. First successful shootout attempt this year for Grigorenko.
That's what I thought in the first round the big Grigorenko should do. Fake the smaller goaltender and use your reach. That's sweet hands for Grigorenko. And if Vasilevsky can make the save here on Bertazia, the Russians will go to the semi.
Here comes Bertazia, and Vasilevsky scores! And the shootout is extended.
What a clutch play by Bertazia. Again, I think the attack on Vasilevsky has to be the shot. This is a perfect shot. I mean, Vasilevsky's given very little room. Bertazia hits the goal post and bounces it in.
Kucherov hit the post in round 3. Now trying to put the Russians ahead again. Backhand score!
Watch the freeze right there by Kucherov. He freezes Neusler, puts it in with the backhand.
And now they're going back to Bertazia on back-to-back attempts. He scored once on 3 tries for Brandon in the Western League. Raja now to try to extend the shootout again.